The world of Cyberpunk is an over-the-top metropolis of cybernetic implants, a wealth of technology at your disposal, and of course, complete and utter chaos. However, there's one thing that every open world game needs, and that's its form of transportation. In the world of Cyberpunk, there are cars, and quite a few of them. Some tiny, some large, and today we're going to take a look at my top 5 cars in Cyberpunk 2077. Welcome to the Proxy channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on any uploads. You can also find me on twitch.tv/proxy1809 weekdays, where you can join me live. Cyberpunk has a variety of vehicles to choose from. Some are small as the Makagai Maimai P126, and others as large and tough as the Chevron Emperor 620 Ragnar. In this video, we're going to take a look at my top 5 picks for Cyberpunk 2077, where each car will be determined by 3 factors: speed, handling, and looks. So let's jump straight into it. In no particular order, my number 5 pick is the Quadra Type 66 Avenger. Now, some may say that the Quadra Type 66 Saluthu, well, however you may pronounce it, may look more aggressive and punchier than the Quadra Turbo RV-Tech that may look more futuristic and sound more insane compared to the others. The Type 66 Avenger just sounds and looks like a classic all-round muscle car being placed in Cyberpunk's futuristic jungle. Walking around the car, you can see the tried and true design of a coupe, and it is definitely a head-turner. It's also no slouch, as it can reach a top speed of 185 miles per hour, and the handling is relatively well balanced. It doesn't slide as much, and there is somewhat good control, which really surprised me upon purchasing it and using it for a while. The Type 66 Avenger can be acquired early in the game in Act 2, where the rest of the map will be unlocked. Also, assuming you have enough street cred and eddies to get it, with a level 20 street cred and 55,000 eddies, this beauty can be found in City Center near the Delamain HQ as one of the fixtures Dino Donovic offers to purchase. Make sure you keep tabs on your messages for when it becomes available. It's worth every eddy. For my number 4, it's the Herrera Outlaw GTS. The Speedtail limousine immediately caught my eye when playing the game for the first time, and I just had to take it for a drive. Interesting fact, there is always one parked outside Afterlife that you can hop into and take for a spin. For 62,000 eddies and a level 30 street cred, this straight line Speedtail looking Lamborghini sounding limousine can also be yours, and yes, I said limousine. The Outlaw GTS is pretty quick with a top speed of 186 miles per hour, very quick acceleration, and handles very well irrespective of its size. And yes, the size of the car does throw you off at times, as the length of the car does take some time getting used to, especially when trying to take corners. But let's be honest, the sound is most definitely one of the reasons why it's on my list. Have a listen. That sounds amazing. One thing to bear in mind that the car is quite fragile, and at high speeds you can snap oversteer the car and cause tremendous damage to it. But with that said, if you want to move from one point to another in style and with a powerful Italian engine at your disposal, Herrera Outlaw GTS is the way to go. Car can be found in the city center as well. Coming in at the number 3 spot, it's Johnny Silverhand's Porsche 911 Turbo. This beefed up Beetle is a really fun drive. Now, it may not be as the fastest car in the game, but it's definitely one of the most iconic. With a top speed of 160 miles per hour, it's most certainly a very lively car. Even though it's a 100 years old car, from the game's perspective, Silverhand's Porsche can be obtained through the chipping in side quest from Rogue. Nearing the end of the mission, you can obtain an access card and finally open the container where the unmistakably shaped Porsche will be sitting. I've added this car to the list as it's a fun little car to zip through town in between missions. One thing that does bug me is that it does sound very muted, and if CD Projekt Red continued by adding vehicle customization to Cyberpunk, the endless possibilities of customizing Johnny's car would be insane. I can already see it with a nice white body kit and some watanabes. Just picturing it makes me want to froth up my mouth. The car definitely has a wideish turning circle, but can easily be regulated with the throttle. Overall, great car added to the game, classic styling, but keeping it authentic with being clean, and that's really appreciated. Seriously, if CD Projekt Red continued with vehicle modding, I'd slap some RWBs on there and immediately make it look sick. In the number 2 spot, it's none other than the Rayfield Caliburn. This is the Bugatti of Cyberpunk 2077. It tops out at 211 miles per hour, but I've gotten it even more if you're going downhill. Speed? Check. Stylish? Check. Handling? That's debatable. Don't get me wrong, the Caliburn is plenty fast and looks amazing. If this car had to exist in real life, I would be frothing at the mouth right now. However, in the game, it feels like you're controlling a lump of lard at low speeds. At high speeds, obviously, that's where things change. It's super stable at speed, and even though you can't make quick turns and nippy getaways, it's still one of the must-have vehicles in the game. There are 2 ways you can acquire this car. You can either purchase it in the city center, on the far left with the fixer, or you can simply just do the Ghost Town quest with Pan Am. The Ghost Town quest would most likely be the better option, as you can go and find the car at the same location where you confronted the Nash with Pan Am. For free. Yes, for free. It does take several in-game days before you can return to the site and claim it, and there are some in-game bugs to prevent it from getting it. For me, I had to continue with the game and wait several in-game days before I could actually go and claim it. This is definitely a car you don't want to miss out on, but if you are already making enough eddies in the game, not to worry, just go and buy it. Just go straight ahead. Seriously, do it. Before we do the number 1 spot, it's only right to give an honorable mention, and it will be the Rayfield Erendite. This is the tippity top, the creme de la creme of luxury and style in Cyberpunk 2077. It's unmistakably beautiful. I mean, just look at it. This is no doubt Cyberpunk's best cruising vehicle. This beauty has a top speed of 190 miles per hour, which is awesome. But to me, it feels wrong for going that fast in it. If you're reaching near the end of Cyberpunk, try just cruising around in it. Try to take it out and take in the scenery. You have the distinct feeling of thinking you made it, and you know this is it. The Erendite can be bought through a fixer or Kako for 225,000 pennies. That's not cheap. Yeah, not cheap. And it's a very rare car in the game. According to the devs, only 5, including the one that you can purchase, spawn in the game. Now that's a rare sight for sore eyes. And finally, my number one pick, it's the Mizutani Coyote. This Frankenstein looking off-road rubber burning speed junkie of a vehicle ticks all the boxes that represents the world of Cyberpunk. Wanna go cross-country in the Badlands? No problem. Need to zip through town with at insane angles? Check. Need to reach your destination quickly? It's got you covered. It even looks beastly. At first I thought there's no way this car can be as good as what everybody claims it to be, right? I was proven wrong. I'm literally using it everywhere I'm going with glowing exhaust pipes. Glowing exhaust pipes. Now this vehicle can either be bought or given to you for free through Sol, Pan Am's clan leader. To get it, you basically disagree with Pan Am's plan to steal the Militech Basilisk. After that, you wait for Pan Am and friends to leave, and then you basically go and snitch on Pan Am at Sol. Of course, Pan Am will call at you and yell at you, but then you wait in-game day or two, then Sol will contact you and thank you with this wonderful beast. Naturally, the easiest way is just to go ahead and buy it for about 150,000 eddies. It may seem a lot for a sports car, but trust me, it's that good. Every time I restart playing Cyberpunk, I make sure I get the eddies to get this car. I mean, glowing exhaust pipes. Who doesn't love glowing exhaust pipes? Come on. And that is a wrap on my top 5 cars for Cyberpunk 2077. Now, at the time of making this video, CD Projekt Red did mention a DLC releasing soon. Hopefully with customization or even more extensive variety of vehicles in mind, and who knows, maybe they will iron out a lot of the bugs and glitches that still exist in the game. It's truly an awesome game. I do hope it will bounce back after the tremendous bad reputation it's been getting, and yeah, can't wait to see what the future of Cyberpunk holds. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Tell me what is your top car picks, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.